wonderful setup that we have a female engineer in the house. I admire them so much because while I was in school, when I look at females in the engineering department, I'm always looking at them that these people lost me. What are they doing? But I now brought to admiring them that a female engineer, that means you must be very, very intelligent. All right, we have Dr. Atinuke Owolabi in the house this morning. She's the Chairman, Association of Professional Women Engineers of Nigeria, Lagos State Chapter. Welcome to Bumper Breakfast Show.
Thank you very much. Good morning once again. I want to appreciate you. And thanks for the privilege to be here as well. It's a great honor. And you have said it all, female engineers were very intelligent.
Very
I like that. I like that acceptance. I like that. Don't mind.
Robin Emmanuel.
What did you study?
I did government.
So why did you go into engineering?
Why
did you study science?
Let's even start from science. You don't know
Let's start from
and when I get married and I start having kids, if my child says, Daddy, I want to do, take it to your mother.
No, let's teacher.
Exactly. Of course, I really do admire females that are actually, specialize in things known for males to be doing, is something you admire, Like this, as you were speaking, your husband is so proud of you, watching you on national TV, your family, and say,
that's my sweetheart.
That's
my wife.
Now they are calling, but Shukura.
You hear? Listen, you know what you hear? You watch my TV today? That woman there was my wife. She was my wife.
So I really do not know why some men will feel intimidated about the success of their wife, because really me, there's this auntie that always preach the gospel. I think she's Pastor Funke or something like that.
Adejumo.
Yes, there was a particular scene I saw when she was about to start that speaking. She said, I want to thank my husband for giving me the privilege to be the woman that I want to be. And see, Daddy, I'm talking about some 10 years ago. Daddy, I said, when I marry, I'm going to let my wife be the woman she wants to be.
That's great.
It's good to have you here.
All right, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right, this morning we will be looking at gender inequality in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics STEM. But before we go on, the percentage of women and girls in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, otherwise known as STEM, professions in Nigeria has continued to receive lamentation among professional women engineers in the country. Despite the effort of women engineers, there is an alarming lack of women and girls in science, particularly in Nigeria, prompting the importance of promoting gender equality in STEM in order to advance science and technology for the betterment of all. The United Nations Education, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, reported in a report, Cracking the Code, Girls and Women Education in STEM, revealed that only 35% STEM students in higher education globally are women. According to the United Nations Institute of Statistics, less than 30% of the world's researchers are women. UNESCO notes that a strong gender imbalance exists globally, particularly in sub-Saharan Africa in regards to women's representation in STEM fields. UNESCO says only 1 in 5 scientists worldwide is a woman, while in Nigeria that ratio is even worse. According to recent statistics from UNESCO, only 3% of researchers are women. Also, the National Bureau of Statistics states that women make up 22% of the total number of engineering and technology university graduates on a yearly basis. And now this takes us to the first question. How worrisome is gender inequality in science, engineering, technology, mathematics, STEM? How worrisome is it?
Oh, thank you very much. Could I really say it's worrisome because I think we are picking up now. Thanks for what you just read now. That we are still, women in STEM are still underrepresented, let's put it that way. But could we say it's worrisome? Fine. But even if it's worrisome, what do we need to do to have more women in it? And that's why we have an Association of Professional Women Engineers of Nigeria trying to promote this discipline, letting people know that, especially our girls, letting the parents know that, oh, girls are meant to get involved in STEM fields. And what do? We try to create that awareness that engineering is not only a male-dominated field. Just like what my brother just said,
yeah.
that, oh, how engineering is. No, because we look at it that, okay, when you want to study STEM, because talking about STEM, that's we have science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Yeah. In science, we still have more women doing maybe biochemistry, nurses, and things like that. In tech, we are very few. In engineering, we are minute. In mathematics, we still have more women. So it's more worrisome in the area of engineering and technology. And that's why the country also needs to work with the associations, different associations, engineering associations, to see how we can boost the participation of women in STEM. And that's why Association of Professional Women Engineers of Nigeria is there to create that awareness, to advocate that engineering is a good field for women. That's why that is good for men. It's also good for women. And not just saying it that engineering is good, STEM is good. What are the initiatives we have that will make our girls to key into this, that will encourage them? So, if it's worrisome, we shouldn't be thinking about challenges. We should be thinking about how to solve the challenges. As you all know, engineers were there to provide solutions. So, we don't really talk about something getting worrisome. We look at how can we get it done. That's engineers for you. So with this now having few women, girls in science, technology, engineering, mathematics, the Association of Professional Women is now looking at it that, okay, what can we do to have more girls? We go to primary schools, we set up STEM clubs, we go to secondary school, we train them. We do career talk, introducing them to different disciplines in engineering. Because when you look at it, that most of the people out there, they always think that when you talk about engineering, it's about the mechanical. There was a time I went to one makeup place, and I met some girls there. One thing with me is that anywhere I am, I promote my profession. So as I was talking to those girls, that, oh, my name is Engr, Atinuke, Owolabi. What about you? What would you like to study? No, I like to study medicine. I like to do this. What? So I asked them that, why not engineering? Do you know what those girls told me? Girls of like 8, 9. No, I don't want my fingers to get injured. So they believe that, oh, engineering is only for mechanical engineers. So it's not that way. So that's why we go out there to different schools, secondary schools, to train them, especially the junior school, GSS 1, 2, and 3. We need to catch them young to STEM at that stage. So we tell them different disciplines that we have in engineering. We have mechanical engineering, we have electrical engineering. I'm a fellow of Nigerian Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers. I'm an electrical engineer. We have software engineers, we have mechatronics, we have robotics. So they were like, wow, so we have these different fields that you may even do some engineering that you don't need to touch any equipment. When you're into software, system engineering, you're only dealing with your computer systems. So they were like, oh, engineering is good. So it starts from the orientation. How do we tell people about this STEM? So when you talk about STEM, emphasize on engineering, because that's where we are having much limitation. In science, we still have more girls, because when you go to secondary school now, you see a lot of girls in science. But ask them, how many of them would like to study engineering? And any country that wants to really develop must really equip the engineering field, because they are the ones that will bring development to the country. They are the ones that will see, they relate with community, they relate with different aspects of life. So having engineers in a country is good. So if you don't promote having more women into this engineering, there's a way that when you have women in a place, they bring a kind of diverse perspective, experience to what you are doing. So talking about engineering, we have men. So we're not talking about having more girls into it. How do we encourage them? It starts from there, from primary school, secondary school, getting down to university. Now, when they now come out from school, do we have policies that will make them to get empowered, have jobs for them? So it starts from there to that. We have studied engineering now, so what do? We have a lot of our girls now looking for IT placement. Do we have companies? So if you already have a policy that will say, all the engineering students, especially the female ones, when you want to go for your IT, you already have companies. This will make them to key into this, that, oh, I have a feature in this. And that's what Applen is doing.
But let me quickly chip in this before we go ahead. As a woman in that field, and you have a lot of men being surrounded by men, don't you feel they feel intimidated? Or do you feel intimidated? Or, I don't know, because I wonder when we have few women in that field, how do you pull it through?
We don't feel intimidated because engineering is about capacity. What are you bringing on board?
Exactly.
It depends on your competence.
The
content you have. It's not about the gender. It's about the content. It's about the capacity. It's about the capability. So when a woman, let me use the word women, when women are with men, you should know that the kind of women we have that are in engineering, they are very intelligent. Before you can study engineering, you must be very intelligent because mathematics is not easy. And you are more focused, you are more committed. There was a time I went to France to see one of our manufacturers. They manufacture transformers. And guess what? From France, we went to Spain. So there's a particular section that we got in where they wind the coils. You know, in transformer, it's the coil that really matters. And guess what? They are all ladies. So when I left that place, after I had already spoken with those girls, I related with them, I chatted with them, I asked the general manager that, why do we have girls, female, in this section? Do you know what he told me? He said, because women are more focused, they are more committed, they don't get distracted.
Wow.
They don't think too much. So that is why, and this place is a sensitive place.
Yeah,
why did they cause that? So we don't want any mistakes. When you make a mistake in that, it affects the whole product. So they need women. That shows they respect us out there.
Out there. I like that what you said. Now, you see, when we were in school, people that I did arts, I didn't do science, and you know, I actually wanted to do science, but I don't know maths.
You look like an art student.
Maths is simple.
Because I was not good.
Maths is
Simple. 3. You started with 2. You started with 2. But it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there.
It's not fun there.
So it doesn't stop there. Now, you see, this is a mindset thing. Already, many of us, even the children, they now believe that, engineer is a stereotype thing. That engineer or science is a very strong thing. And not only that, when they come to the field, when they see you people, the seriousness you put into your job, even at work, in a social place, is scary. Now, in order to attract these people, what are the things you people are doing to soften this? See, I've worked for engineering people once. Last 2 years when you people had your election, Oba.
Okay.
I remember I worked for you people. Now, the thing is this. You guys are not putting enough program out there to announce yourself. I'm a media person, I'm telling you this. Because I've worked for you people. Even this year, you people had your election in Abuja. I follow you people. Yeah, do you understand? So, you guys are not putting enough feminine such programs that will attract these women, these girls, to make them know, I have to pursue a career in this sector. So I think you people should look in that direction. Put out a feminine or a soft program that will attract them.
No, Bidi, I think we have to rephrase that question. That question should be, what have they done? Because you might not know all of their programs.
You know, I follow them. I know them very well. I've done a lot of.
What have they done, at least to bring in more females into this profession, into this field, at least to encourage them, to make them want to.
No, they are doing.
Like everybody wants to be a doctor.
No, they are doing.
When you go to career day in school, you see everybody wearing a white jacket. They all want to be a doctor. They all want to be a doctor.
No, they are doing. I know them. They are doing. But my focus is this. They have to, they are always serious. But they have to, tune it down to attract, so that it won't keep scaring
That's
people.
I don't like mathematics.
Exactly.
Let me come into this.
Mr. Ganu, I'll never forget it.
2 weeks ago now, I had my inauguration as a 10th chairman of the Association of Professional Women Agents of Nigeria. Thank you very much, ma'am. And on that day, we were able to unveil the initiatives that we'll have for the next 2 years. One of it is launch of Resource Technology and Innovation Hub at University of Lagos. late last year, we went to University of Lagos and we met with the dean that we needed a place to set up resource and technology hub for our girls in engineering. We know that some of those things that they are teaching them in class, after teaching, do they have a place to actually see the practical aspect of it?
Very important.
So, fortunately, we were given a 200 capacity hub
Wow,
to
that's
set up the
nice.
resource and technology hub. What will be inside this hub? We have the e-library resource hub, where our girls can always come to do their tests. Then we are going to equip each desktop with different materials. We are going to collaborate with international organizations, higher institutions over there to equip those desktop with engineering materials, both for electrical, mechanical, and this, so that when they know that they have a resource hub where they can do their research. And inside that hub too, we have an innovation hub. The whole world is turning to tech. We also need to equip our girls to get into this innovation, to get into technology. It starts from there. It's what you can bring on table that people will appreciate. And what you don't have, you can't give. So it's better we catch them early into technology, into the emerging technologies. So we have the innovation hub there, where they come into and come up with different innovative ideas, solutions. Like next month now is our innovation month for female engineering, for women in engineering in Lagos State. This is to position our girls. Well, already we have a club called Artificial Intelligence for Girls in Engineering Club. Why do we need this club? Because we know that, okay, the whole world is turning to tech. So we don't want our girls to stay behind. We need to position them to also be part of the leaders in the tech world, in the emerging world. This is how it's always started. Okay, what are you training them on? So when we equip them on this artificial intelligence, cloud computing, Internet of Things, communication skill, because it's also key. When you know how to take digital skills, technical skills, but you're not able to communicate, would you be relevant? Yeah. So in order to position them to also have this global impact, we really need to equip our girls. And that's why we have that initiative, Artificial Intelligence for Girls in Engineering Club. We've started already, and every time is a community of young engineers, colleagues. When you say colleagues, these are the female engineering students and young engineers that we need to equip them. This Saturday now, we're going to have another one to talk about the tools, different tools you can use in artificial intelligence.
So access these things, are they free?
That is free. That's why association is.
You have a question for her.
Association is there for them. So we also have programs for our girls in primary school and secondary school too. We do a lot of hands-on activities because it is when they see that they can do the hands-on that they get excited. Yeah, and so we have this program that we have started a few weeks ago. We gave scholarship to students in Iniequality. Iniequality is known as a ghetto place. Yeah. So we just look at it that we also need to produce ghetto engineers in order to develop the local government. Fortunately, the chairman partnered with us. We went there to organize our women and girls in the science. And those girls were they were so excited to see engineers coming to their community. Already we are giving out 50 jam forms to them. Wow, and now they've already obtained it. And out of these 50, we gave 10 to boys because we still love our boys. So it's as mothers, we care for the kids. But it's just that we want more ladies.
Are you guys on social media? How can they reach you?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you that. So with this now, you can see now that we have different initiatives, even for the elderly ones, those that are already 60, 70, 80 that will feel, oh, engineering, we are no more doing. We have a program called reverse mentoring for them, whereby the younger ones we teach them. It's just like grandparents and grandchildren too. So we train them on the new trends. Why they too, they will get.
So I can learn something on tech now.
Yeah. From us, yes. So these are the things. We have so many.
Yes, I'm not really asking question because so far so good. I like the fact that there was not a place where there was comparison for between men and women. You know, there are some jobs that naturally they are meant for men. But when you see women coming in the job, is progress, is development too, and then. Have you noticed in the world today, example, if you see a guy plaiting hair for women, he has more customers than women.
Exactly.
And if you see a lady barbing hair for men, she has more customers.
Exactly.
So when you see somebody who is doing a man's job, I saw a lady that is a mechanic, you need to see, you don't have idea of her customers. Because just like she said when she got to Spain, she saw some female doing it because they need to focus. This lady is so focused and then she's doing well. So I just want to say government need to do more. I don't know how many times you've ever had a female minister for digital economy, a female minister for
Never
technology,
had.
a female minister for communication. Those are places or commissioners, so that those young girls will begin to see them like, okay, it's the work of your hand that took you to this place, so let's do it. So there are a lot, from the men, and we are in a selfish world, a world where some people will just see that this lady, she's doing too much, then the men want to use that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
So orientation, reorientation, and then ability is a different thing to go and study engineering. It's a different thing to finish and you want to work with it. The country where you are, where you study banking and you are working in the farm, it's a lot is happening that is changing people's career and dream.
To protest more on what Reese said, to see all those engineer models, so that people like you should often come to air, talk, so that they can see you.
All right.
Yeah.
We actually do that, and that's why we have another initiative for our girls, mentorship. So we mentor our girls, and we serve as good role models today. I like what my brother said, that government also needs to play their whole role.
Policies.
So, having all these engineering ministries, have we ever had any woman to head that place?
No.
And that's why you see, we encourage some of these professionals to, especially engineers, to come into politics, and some of us are into it. So now that, okay, we have professionals, engineers, medical doctors that are into politics too. So all these ministries, you need to get back to them.
Yeah, you're
And
right.
pick from them. So until we start having women to lead these engineering ministries, these are the things that will make our guests to know that they can as well do it. They want to see role models.
Thank you. Thank you for coming, and I hope our parents are watching. Definitely, I think some people in Ogun State are on holiday already. Some states are on holiday already. And some of the students are watching as well, maybe from home, from school, or from wherever you're watching. Engineering, being a female engineer, it's a good thing, but you need to be intelligent. That's the honest truth. No matter how, no matter how you choose the kind of engineer you want to be. Yes, no matter what you choose, you need to have mathematics before you enter school. And I could remember when I was my mathematics was F9. I never even knew mathematics.
I wonder why that math strengthened.
It's the simplest.
I wonder why that math strengthened us so much.
All right. Up next is sports update with Stanley Paul Ikawu. It's still the Bumper Breakfast Show. Don't touch that dial. This is how we have to call it day. But the show continuing with sports. Stanley Paul Ikawu for sport update. I know he's coming to talk about how Mali trashed Nigeria.
Can we not talk about that?
If Nigeria won, it's a boy issue. You see
It's a
God issue because it's
just
you
friendly
guys.
match.
But assuming you guys
People have
won,
not defeated
assuming we
us for
won
42 years.
in 49, is it 49?
42 or 49. Now they played friendly. They won. That Victor Osimhen was not there.
Okay, we're not complete. Everybody got so. Remember Nigeria? All right, Dr. Atinuke, thanks for coming on the show, and thank you for this enlightenment. For this, you educated us and you've enlightened us. I'm telling you. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. But we hope to have you some other time so we have enough time to talk about this because it's a very vibrant topic. We need to talk more about this. My name is Teresa Adeyemi.
Because of that, I don't have plenty of questions to ask, but I will ask the next time you come. My name is Ambassador Robin Emmanuel Oluwafe. I'll see you tomorrow.
My name is Bidin Nana. Remember, keep love alive. We love you. See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye. Don't touch that dial. Stanley Paul Ikawu is coming.
Oh, oh, oh.